We're in Philadelphia, where the Flyers were the first team in the NHL to wear orange and the first 1967 expansion team to win it all.
Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight, even though it's a team sport and people are seated in the stands right now thrilled to watch a team play another team, they are thinking about one particular player. It's hard not to think about this guy because he's so dominant on the ice. But what's it like to be him?
Well, you know the responsibilities, Doc, and that comes with a burden, so to speak. But when you talk to him, he certainly relishes in the role that he has. And whether you're a star player or a role player, you have to do two things. You have to accept and execute, and he's able to do it all regardless of the stage.
Doughty's ability to execute is what separates him from a lot of players in this league, Doc. People know when he's on the ice. If they are in this building or watching at home, you got to keep your eyes on him all the time because he has the ability to do something that a lot of players in this league can't.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Brian Elliott, an All-America selection at Wisconsin, won a championship there. As a pro, won the Jennings Trophy for fewest goals against in St. Louis. In goal tonight is Jonathan Quick, Stanley Cup champion with Los Angeles, won all 16 games you need to win to start a parade, and was playoff MVP that spring of 2012. Claude Giroux spent half of his first decade with the Philadelphia Flyers as captain, had even greater point-getting success when he shifted from center to wing. Shoots. Routine save. To Doughty. LA's controlling play now up the wing. Biggest chance of the game. Got in the way of that one. Puck is thrown to Couturier. Can start the attack going in the zone. Save. Pass attempt to Muzzin. The Kings skated up on the side. Shoots. Turned aside with a pad. Taken behind by Kopitar. Just walking the tightrope. He's got that point pass. Slid to Brown. Throws it. They score!
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
The Kings prevail on the draw.
Scored by number 11.
Takes that pass from the other point man.
By number 23, Dustin Brown, and by number
Collected by Carter.
Downey. Time of the goal.
Up to the point.
49
Reads the play and keeps it. And he hatchets one. Made that stop. The Kings with control at center ice. A shot. Save! Philadelphia's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Steps in from the neutral zone. Blocked.
The best part about a game like this that is played with great pace is the coaches can't stick their thumbs into it and slow the game down. There's no time for meetings on the bench.
Lets it go. Made that work for him in goal. Los Angeles leaves its own end. Chip to Phaneuf. Shoots one and a save. Propelled to McDonald. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Made the save. Laid on to Iafallo. Smart recovery by Simmons. The Flyers are at the wing in neutral ice. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him. And he lets it go. Sends a howitzer. That's a marvelous save.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
That one is pointed to him. Wrister from the slot. Got that in the trapper.
The Flyers with a neutral zone possession along the way. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score.
It's dumped in.
Kopitar's leadership is one of putting points on the board. He's not a guy that has to be physical. It's not a guy that has to fight, but he's got to score. And he's created offense again tonight.
With a shot, and a slashing penalty is forthcoming.
First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming.
LA's got the only goal in this one thus far.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the concourse, featuring complete player listings for both teams.
The Kings have a one-goal lead. This is the one that did it for them, as the teams are in the locker rooms and we're about to sell something. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
Philadelphia's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
The Kings' power play continues with the start of this period. Philadelphia's organizing back in the defensive zone. Moving it to Goodas.
Steps across that line. A solid job with the pads. Play halted.
Defensive zone win. The Kings with possession in center ice.
Oh, what a hit that one was.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
What a tremendous hit.
Kopitar is going to have to gather himself after taking that hit solidly. He was not aware where everybody was.
Los Angeles gates upwards along the side. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. The Flyers have us back at full strength because the penalty has been killed.
Tries to get it on net.
Caught the crossbar with the shot. The Kings are skating it up at neutral ice.
Brings a shot. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
A shot.
Perfect save. That move not too slick there.
Gathered up by Voracek. Good place to shoot from. Score! And the game is even.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched. I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a never-give-an-inch style of play. I think this is tight checking right down to the final horn.
Knocked off the puck. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Gets it with the blocker.
Gostisbehere's headed to neutral ice. Philadelphia's winging it at neutral ice. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody.
Two players splat to the boards.
I don't think he's going to take that road again. He got crunched on the wall.
Goaltender pass. Brought ahead.
Is able to move on in. Did what he's paid to do. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
A little under 8 minutes to go in the period. And so it is 1-1. Philadelphia's got that win. Oh, a save there. To Clifford. And he dumps it in. Takes that pass at center, see if we can move something.
Good save there.
And now it's directed to Toffoli.
Carries it on in from center. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
And he fires.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. The Flyers have it along the side at mid-ice.
Save. Terrific determination by Carter. And he steps in. Backhander to the net.
A good stick stop. On the inside of the post and out. Brings it in for an attack.
Save. Long pass up the wing to Carter. Pitching it to Pearson.
Outstanding body contact.
Philadelphia's back in its own end, trying to work forward.
The Flyers skated up on the side. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and so they'll have to reset at center.
The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 19 for the Flyers and 11 for the Kings. The Flyers have the momentum, if there is any in this game, because of this game-tying goal. We'll be right back.
Coming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free, so what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
We have begun period 3 and knotted up on the scoreboard. Lets it go. Swept aside.
Into the attacking end.
Holds on and gets that whistle.
Elliott's able to get across and follow the man advantage break. The puck doesn't move fast enough, and he's able to sniff it out.
Good job on the draw. Directing that one to Brown. On to Doughty. Passing one off now to Kopitar.
Oh, snaps the shot.
Snapping a pass to Couturier.
In with it now.
Lets it go. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring.
Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
Always dangerous once you break it high that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The Flyers have gotten a 1-goal lead here in the third period. Do they go for 2, or do they just try to protect this? And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Missed it wide. Gathered up again by Doughty.
The Kings are driving it from the wing. Driving toward that net. And they've got it again.
Gets in, looks over his options here. 2 wide.
Turned a shot on net. Got the save there.
Shoots. Blocked. Brings a shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Right into the slot. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
And still another save. What a show. Back to the blue line to Muzzin. Threatening an attack. Heaves one. They score! And they've tied the game up.
You get the lead, you want to pin the lead down. You want to give yourself the opportunity to spread the lead out. But they don't. They give up the tying goal, and now we're back to even.
Los Angeles has gotten this game back even here in the third period. A fun way to go down the home stretch of the contest.
Los Angeles goal scored by
The Flyers skated up on the side. And a save. Smart recovery by Martinez.
Time of the goal, 11 minutes.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. Two evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
Blockered away. And yet another save. How does he do that?
What quickness side to side.
And he sends it to the net. Good save there. Martinez in his own end of the ice, hoping for another zone here. Two players came to the boards. Boom.
Sometimes you think you've got more room, but he got closed off in a hurry. That is a big hit.
Lets a shot fly. Save. Puck loose, now picked up. Los Angeles along the wing can play it ahead. Good standing poke check. Routine save, but a necessary one. Los Angeles wheels it up the wing. Crashed into him in open ice. Pitching this one to Goodas. Last minute to go in the third. Lets it go. Wonderful save. Picks it up back there. Trying to go to Kopitar. There's one that'll take you back through time. Dvorak. He's in on an onside play. And a save. Los Angeles has possession on the wing and neutral ice. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. Drives down the wing at center. Fires a shot. Oh, a save there. Los Angeles will carry it through center ice. Right out front. A strong pad stop there. Looking to Van Riemsdyk. Puts one on. Trying hard to get it out of the zone. A tremendous back and forth through 3 periods. Perhaps a decision will come in sudden death overtime.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with us.
Doughty's goal takes us to overtime. That's where we'll be when we come back.
Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
We have begun sudden death overtime. If no one scores in this next stretch, we'll be headed for a shootout. Los Angeles will lug it in the neutral zone. He's been drilled again. That's a lot of times tonight. He's been feeling it by now. From the slot of wrister. Score! The overtime winner. And the players spill over the boards to celebrate. And that's this one. When it gets to OT, it seems like the smallest thing can happen and then go wrong for a team. In this case tonight, it went right for one.
The little extra plays that make all the difference.
The Flyers raise their sticks to salute the fans from center ice. A wonderful hockey tradition.
Terrific contest. Two teams gave their very best. See you next time.